Hi everyone, so this is one of my very first locations that I came back in the early days in 2016-17 to film, and this is like where I used to live, but I still live not too far away. But I came back here. They're doing lots of building work now. I think it's to do with the Olympics because it is on a site where there's a park. You can't see everything. There's lots of athletic stuff, and it's just a really nice place. There's also a little lake, but I can't get to the lake bit. I think they've closed that off. And what I want to talk about today is something that I say a lot to my clients, and what I want people to think about is we have power in the words we speak to ourselves, we have power in the words we speak to others, and we have control over our thoughts and our feelings. Now, a lot of times we don't believe that, or we don't feel that's true, because we feel that if someone tells us something about ourselves, then we have to hold on to it, and then we continue to perpetrate those things against ourselves. So all I want to say in this video really is, when you are talking to yourself or when you're talking to another person, this is a quick question that you can ask before you say things and also think things. Is it hurtful or is it helpful? So I say this a lot to my clients. So if they're thinking about something and they're constantly saying, this is really bothering me, and thinking this way really affects me, and all the rest of it, I say to them, well, when you say those things to yourself, do you feel it's hurtful towards you? Do you feel it's helpful? And what that immediately does is stop us sometimes in our tracks and makes us think, even if something we believe to be true but we have no evidence of, if we continuously say it to ourselves but it's not helping us, then what is the actual point of saying it? Why not think about what words we can use instead? So a good example is if you're struggling with anything from body image, self-esteem, struggling in your relationships to be heard, struggling with work, struggling in any situation, if you're constantly beating yourself up and saying, well, it's my fault, and maybe if I do this right, or it's something I did, or that person doesn't like me, how helpful is that really? Is that going to move the situation forward? Is that going to make you feel better about the situation? Is that going to change anything? Is that going to put you in a better mood? A lot of times, no. The answer is no. So something more helpful might be, how do I feel being in this relationship? What percentage or what responsibility do I have for changing things? When I say those hurtful things about me, my body, or the way I look, what does it serve? Does it serve me? What could I say instead? Am I being kind to myself? There's so many things you can say, and it is just quickly a quick tip really. That's all I wanted to say it for, because it works for me as well. Sometimes if I'm beating myself up, like today is a really nice day, I've come here, I'm going to make a few videos, and then I'm going to go home and I'm going to be working all day. Now I could have said, like I did yesterday, there isn't time to, be relaxing in the sun. You've got work to do, and and then just get myself into a situation where I'm constantly saying, you're not working hard enough, you're not working hard enough, when I know I work like more than hard enough. And sometimes I'll say, well, is that helpful, Marianne? Is it helpful for you to continuously just focus on just work and to not give yourself a break, you being kind to yourself? And then that will stop me and think, no, I'm allowed to go for walks, I'm allowed to stop and have a break. I can treat this as my lunch break, and then later on not go out at lunch. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to say. When you're talking to yourself, just think, is it helpful or is it hurtful? I hope you found this video useful. Please feel free to share, to like, to subscribe, and leave your comments. Obviously, thank you everyone for watching. Take care. Bye.